Hello dear students, how are you? In the core of my heart, I do believe firmly that wherever you are during the pandemic, by the grace of Almighty Allah, you are safe and sound, healthy and hearty. Actually, it is a long time since we did not meet in the classroom. So, I was eagerly waiting to stand before you and to take the class. And eventually, I have got the chance, I have got the opportunity to stand in front of you and take the class. I thank college authority, the authority of the government Dohar-Nawabganj college from the core of my heart for arranging online class. Though you know me well, let me introduce myself first. I am Ashaikur, Rahaman, lecturer of English, Dohar-Nawabganj college. Actually, during this pandemic, we are not able to come close to one another and to get together. But wherever we are, we must continue our studies. We must go through our lessons properly. So, we will start our today's lesson. Our today's lesson will be using the correct forms of verbs. It is very well known to you that the chapter, the lesson, using the correct forms of verbs involves hundreds of rules, usual rules and exceptional rules also. But we have very limited time in our hand. That's why we will not be able to go through all the rules all together. Today, we will see only the most useful rules that are very necessary for your using the correct forms of verbs. So let's start our today's lesson. Our today's class will be conducted in 3 parts. In the first part, we will do a warm-up activity. In the second part, we will go through some rules with examples, and in the third part, or at the very end, we will solve a text with verb problems. Now, I'll start my class through a warm-up activity. In this part, I will write down some verbs in present form, and you will try with me to write down the past and past participle forms of those verbs. Okay? Let's start. Have a glance at the board, please. And you will get it in number 5 in a question paper. Okay? Here I will write present form. Present. We will term it as V1 or verb 1, base form of verb. Past, V2, and then past participle means V3. Okay? I am writing the present form of the verbs. be. In present is am, is, are. Take. Walk. Talk. Sing and do. So here we see 6 verbs in present form. You will try to turn them to past and past participle form. Present form is V1, past form is V2, and past participle form is V3 in short. So what will be the past and past participle form of be? Means am is are. Here be verb means am is are. We will use was, were. Next, the past participle form will be been. Please be careful while using the past participle form of be verb. It's been. Okay, second one, take. Take means to receive something. To and then taken. You see? Next one, walk. Walk means usually to move forward with our feet. To move to and fro with our feet. Walk. The past form is walked. Some students there who pronounce it as walked. It's absolutely wrong. You must pronounce it walked. And past participle form is also walked. Now talk. Talk means to say something, to speak to somebody. Talk. Talked. Talked. Past and past participle form are similar. Sing. Actually, to sing a song. Sing. The past form of sing is sang. And the past participle form is sung. And the last one, do. Do means to do something. Do, did, and past participle form is done. So here our warm-up activity ends, and you can recall the memories of your school life while you did or when you did this in conjugations of verbs. But it is very important to learn, to know using the right forms of verbs or correct forms of verbs. One thing you must keep in mind that if you only know the pronunciation but not the spelling, it will be useless in your examination, because you have to write. If you make spelling mistake, you will get no mark. So be careful with pronunciation. Try to memorize the spelling also. Otherwise, you may get 2 marks. So our warm-up session is over. Now we will see or go through some rules of verbs. Some rules of using correct form of verbs. Let's show me first one. If you use to in a sentence, and if you have to use a verb after to, you must use V1 with some exceptions also. Okay? Exceptions are I'll write in the later part of the class. Look forward to, with a view to, get used to. These three tools are common, after which you have to use a verb with ing. But otherwise, you will have to use V1 after 2. Okay? Let's show me rule number 2. Look forward to with a view to get used to. Why here is the dot? Because there are some other tools after which we have to use a verb with ing. But these three are most common. That's why I'm presenting them here. Okay? V1 plus ing. So, let's see some examples. The boy knows how to and two, number 2, I'm looking forward to here meet you soon. And first one, the boy knows how to swim. As we have to use a verb after 2, we must remain the verb unchanged. That means it will be the boy knows how to swim. It will not change the verb because after 2 we have used the verb. But in the sentence, here before the verb, here is look forward to and looking forward to. That's why we will have to use or add an ing after that. Here, I'm looking forward to meeting you soon. Clear? I think it's very clear to you. Okay? Let me erase these two because we have to do more rules in this class. Rule number 3. If you see a B after 2 and if you have to use a verb after that B, you must put the verb in past participle form or V3. Please look at the board. B plus, 2 plus B plus V3. Let us go through an example of the structure. First one, we may say that the word needs to be here in bracket 2 properly. So, as here we find a B after 2, the verb will be in third form. That's why we will term it as to be done. So, the word needs to be done properly. I think it's a very easy rule for you and you can catch it very quickly. Okay. Rule number 4. In this rule, we will see if modals are found, what will we have to do? Modal verb or modal auxiliary plus V1. I mean, if you have to use, or if you need to use, or if you use the verb after modal verb or modal auxiliary, the verb must be in present form or V1. Okay, modal verbs are, I am writing some modal verb: shall, should, will, could, can. So such verbs are modal verbs, and if you use a verb after modal, you must put the verb in present form. Suppose you should obey your parents. We ought to love our country. So both of them are modal verbs, should and ought to. That's why the verbs in the brackets will remain unchanged, because after modal the present form of verb is used. That's why here we will omit the brackets so that they remain unchanged. Just obey will remain obey, and love will remain love, because they are used here after modal. You should obey your parents. We ought to love our country. We'll move to our next rule. Rule number 5. Except to, after every preposition, you have to use a verb with ing. Be clear, I'm repeating it. Except to, after every preposition, you have to use a verb with ing. So, here is an example. Verb plus ing. So preposition except to, there will be V1 plus ing, continuous form of verb. Let's see example. The boy is capable of doing hard work. So, according to the rule, we must use an ing after to. The boy is capable of doing hard work. The boy is capable of doing hard work. It's also a very useful and usual rule, and very easy to memorize for you. We'll go for our next rule, rule number 6. Let's see the rule number 6. So, rule 6, we will use that if you And if you have to use a verb after that very possessive pronoun, you must put the verb in continuous form, or you must put the verb with an ing. Suppose possessive pronoun plus V1 plus ing. Possessive pronouns are, some possessive pronouns are, I am giving some examples. His, her, its, etc. So, if you use a possessive pronoun and if you need to use a verb after possessive pronoun, you must put the verb with an ing. For example, I don't know the reason of his go to the cinema. The sentence is, I don't know the reason of his go to the cinema. So, as you see, the verb is after a possessive pronoun his. The verb must be with an ing. Here we will change going. Going to the cinema. So I think the rule is clear to you. Please, if you have any difficulties understanding my classes or class, don't hesitate to give me feedback. Okay? Over cell phone or directly. Now we will go for rule number 7. Why? If you use why in a sentence and if you need to use a verb just after why, you must put the verb with an ing. Why plus V1 plus ing. Okay? You see here. So, let's see example for you. For clarification, examples are very important. So, be attentive to the class and examine and try to understand the examples that are given here. Why? Okay. While go to the field, I saw a snake last morning. So the verb will be continuous form, or we have to add. We have to add an ing with the verb. While going. While going to the field, I saw a snake last morning. The previous morning, whatever you said. Doesn't matter. So now number 7. Now rule number 8. If you find two verbs in a single part of a sentence, the second verb in most cases will be with an ing. The verb with an ing. You will have to put a verb with an ing if you find two verbs in a single part of sentence. First verb, second verb, and second verb will be with ing. Let's see an example for your clarification here. You know, well, these rules are very well known to you, but I am just trying to remind you these rules. because it's a long time since we did not come to the college, sat in the classroom. So I'm just trying to remind you these rules. Okay? So let's see an example. I saw, sorry, here the name has been spelled. I saw Kamru go to college yesterday. So, as we find two verbs in this part, we must use ing. Going. Go plus ing, going to. I saw Kamru going to college yesterday. Now we want to move to our next rule. That is rule number 9. Having. If you ever use a verb after having, you must put it in third form or past participle form of verb. Just put it without any hesitation. Having plus V3 or past participle form of verb. Having finished my class, I went out. Please, let's see again. Have a glance at the board. Having finished my class, I went out. So, here the right form will be having finished my class, I went out. Finished is the third form of verb finish. So, it's very clear to you, if you use a verb after having, you must put the verb in third form or past participle form. Next rule. Rule number 10. Would you mind? Would you mind means it's a kind of polite request. We use polite request using would you mind, whether you like it or not. Just asking any person such type of question. But it's a kind of polite request. Would you mind? Never mind. Plus V1 plus ing. Okay? Would you mind or never mind? Plus V1, I mean base form of verb or present form of verb plus ing. So, if you ever complete or make any sentence using would you mind and never mind, don't forget to put the verb with ing. If you do so, it will be a mistake. So, special care must be taken here. Suppose, take for example, would you mind take a would you mind take a cup of tea? So, the correct form, the right sentence will be would you mind taking a cup of tea? We have just gone through 10 rules of using correct forms of verbs. Using correct form of verbs. Actually, the time is so short that I'll not be able to move forward. I'll not be able to show more rules today. If possible, I will show more and more rules in my next classes. But now we will solve a text with problems of verbs. Please have a glance at the board. I'm writing a passage, very short passage indeed. If you can write with me, please. When a child hears their joyous no So, you see here, two lines, two sentences. Parents be the blessing of God. To us, when a child is here, bear their joyous, no bounds. Okay. What will be next? Then start. And thinking, the start, think of nurse and bringing of their So, start, think of nurse and bringing up their children. Here, they remain safe under the custody of their parents since since their birth, parents never mind, parents never mind. Take pains for the upbringing of their we never offend our parents. So let's read out the text again with 10 word problems. Parents be the blessing of God to us. When a child bear their joys know no bounds, then start think of nurse and bring up their children. They remain safe under the custody of their parents since birth. Parents never mind. Number I, take pains for the upbringing of their offspring. We dash never offend our parents. So I think in the meantime we have solved the problem, solved the text. But now I am going to solve this. Parents, plural number, that's why are. It is in present form. Parents are the blessings of God to us. When a child to come to the world means bear. When a child, singular number, that's why is born. When a child is born, their joy is plural number in present indefinite tense. If the subject is plural number, we need not to change the verb. Their joy is no bounds. They start. Here it is also in present simple tense, and subject here is they, plural number. So verb will remain here unchanged. The start thing. I told you before while going through the rules, if we find two verbs consecutively or in a part of a sentence, second verb will take ing. Verb 1 and verb 2. Thinking. Think will be thinking of. Except to, after every preposition you have to use verb with ing. Nursing. As two verbs are connected with and, similar verb will be used before and after and. Bringing up their children. They remain. Again, present indefinite tense, subject plural number. It will remain unchanged. Remain safe under the custody of the parents since birth. Parents never mind. Never mind. Would you mind? Always take verb with ing. Taking. Never mind. Taking pains for the upbringing of their offspring. We here will have to place should. We should never offend our parents. We should never hurt our parents in any way. They are very caring to us. They are our guide. That's why we must not offend, we must not hurt our parents. The students, the time is very limited, so my class here. Inshallah, we'll meet in my next class. Stay home, stay safe, follow the rules of health and hygiene. Allah Hafiz.